Ladies and gentlemen, we want to welcome you to the art of nonsense. Lan Mind with the takes, it's explosive. Chris Anthony, indie guy, then you know this is Art of Nonsense. What? Art of Nonsense. Who? Art of Nonsense. Art of Nonsense. Yo. Lan Mind with the takes, it's explosive. Chris Anthony, indie guy, then you know this is Art of Nonsense. What? Art of Nonsense. Who? Art of Nonsense. Art of Nonsense.
Yo.
Yo, why do you look like you're in a scene of Wicked, bro? What's up with the green?
What color you want, man? Look, boom. What's up? What we doing?
I don't know, but the first thing I
That's
see
brown.
is green.
Ew,
I'm thinking
brown
you're
is
in
dirty.
Wicked. You're part of the movie Wicked.
Cool de la. Here's yellow. It's purple.
No, you don't want it to be too dark, man. You want it to be nice and bright.
Yeah, so what color?
I say white. No. Green Goblin.
What?
That's
This is
better.
white, bro.
That's better.
Cool de la.
All right, listen, man. What are we talking about today? It's
I
Friday.
don't know, man. I had work. You were off the last 2 days. You didn't even come up with no topics, bro. I can't believe you. You see?
World Series baseball starts tonight. Yankees,
Nobody cares about
Dodgers.
that. Nobody cares about that.
You don't care because your Mets didn't make it, bro.
Man, you don't even care, bro, because you're not going to be watching it. You're going to be playing video games. And
So
streaming.
this is the thing. I was telling my wife I'm very depressed at the movie theater, right? I'm like, after the movies, I gotta go home and record this episode with Christopher Anthony, episode 11, right? And then after that, I gotta finish editing my zombie video that I did yesterday. And
That's your
then
fault.
I have to get ready to stream because today's the first official day that Call of Duty Black Ops 6 has been released. I have to go live. And it's the same day that the World Series begins. And that's my dilemma.
There's no dilemma. If you were a real fan,
Oh, here we go.
you would go and watch the game, okay? It's that simple. It's that simple, Lou.
Yeah, but I gotta stream. Like that's my duty as a
I mean, you
content
can
creator.
have the game on a different screen. You know you got your website. Come on, son.
Hey, don't talk about the website.
You could do what people
Don't
do on
talk about
TikTok
the
where they
website.
play a game, but they have the actual game playing on underneath the game that they're playing, you know?
I know
And
how
they
it's
give
done.
commentary. You should do that. Put it on your sunglasses, you know?
These are not sunglasses.
Nah, they're sunglasses. They're blue light sunglasses. I see it.
No, but I do have they call like the transitioning sunglasses or whatever. Not that
Yeah.
they're transitioning, but
Like when it gets sunny out, they turn black. I know.
yeah.
I seen it before.
Well, these turn gray. It's pretty cool. I could change the color.
You're
It's
so
like an
old.
RGB.
That's so old.
But
You're
I will
old.
say, right? So you remember I told you that my wife was saying that I look like Selena's dad from the movie
my-
Selena.
You didn't tell me that.
Yeah. Or I might have told Chat when I was streaming one night. Don't spit it
I
out.
look like Selena's dad is great. Oh man.
But you want to know what's something crazy, Chris? So I looked up like trending frames, and these are trending. These styles are trending now. Like people are wearing this. Yo,
They
every
look kind of like
commercial.
Iron Man glasses though, low key.
They do, right? They do. So every commercial, movie, TV show, I'm seeing these frames everywhere. So I'm hip. All right.
Oh my god. See, that just made it so much worse. Saying I'm hip just made you sound like a 45-year-old, bro. I'm hip. young fellow young people. Well, listen, man. I don't know if you're recording, but ladies and gentlemen,
We are
welcome
recording.
to the Art of Nonsense podcast, episode 11.
Wow.
I'm Chris Anthony, and that's
Lan Mind is explosive. We bring the boom.
Kaboom. Why you gotta do that though?
Yo, why are they so famous, bro? I don't understand. Like, it's getting worse. They were playing in
Listen.
Madison Square Garden.
So here's the thing,
And
right?
now the father's wrestling in AEW. Come on,
this
man.
could be the topic. This could be the topic, right?
This doesn't make sense.
This could be the topic right here. This is perfect, right?
Yeah.
Because stupid stuff becomes famous every day.
Why?
You literally sent me a video of the guy covering himself in like chocolate and calling the chocolate man. Guess what? He's making money right now.
But yo, he's done other things. And this is in his car too. He had a pumpkin the other day. I'm the pumpkin man. And he just
And that's his thing. And people love it. Why?
people love it.
I can't tell you.
Bro, Bro, he
None of
had,
it
you
makes
know, the
sense to me.
powder for like your protein shakes? He had that on his body. He had whey protein all over his face.
There's a guy on TikTok I see all the time. He has like a fishbowl with like chocolate sauce or whatever, like just straight melted chocolate. And he goes, I'm gonna finish this at the end of this whatever stream. And he has a little toothpick and he's literally going like this the whole time. And I'm like, first of all, what is this? Right?
Yeah.
I open the live. I kid you not, there's like 15,000 people in there sending this guy money just to watch him eat chocolate with a toothpick.
So the people are the problem, not the person that's doing the video.
It's not the person, man. Listen, bills are due. I'm never going to be mad at you. I'm never going to be mad at the creator doing what they do.
Be mad at the
right?
people.
But the people watching and sending money, why? I just want to know why. Listen, that's your money. You spend your money the way you want to spend it, people. But why? What about that is entertaining to you? Right? There's no story behind it. There's no anything. It's a person putting peanut butter across their whole body.
Yeah.
What about that is great? If you're not a kid, what about that is funny? Because if people are sending money, they're obviously not children because they have money.
Yeah.
They have money. I don't get it.
You know what bothers me? It's the guy that he's like, just one more GIF and I'm going to reveal my face. Just one more GIF in 10 seconds. 10, 9, one more GIF. I just did one. 7, 6, one more GIF. I'm going to start again from 10, 10. And I'm like, man, shut the up already, bro.
You're never going to show your face.
Yeah. I hate it. It's so annoying, bro.
It's great. But listen, like I said, I'm never going to be mad at them because they're not the problem. They're not the problem. It's the people.
It's the same thing with Venom. Venom 1 made $1 billion. Right? Oh, we got to do a number 2. Number 2, a couple $100 million. Oh, we definitely got to do a number 3. I just saw number 3. And that was probably the worst. It was worse than Morbius. It was worse than Madam Web. But because people like me, I'm the idiot. I have to keep going to these movies. They keep making them.
You're literally the people. You're the people.
I'm the people.
You don't go to the movie so much. And here's the thing. You knew it was going to be bad.
Yes. I believed your cousin.
You still said, hey, let me take this ticket and go.
It was a free ticket, but I wasted a free ticket to go see this movie, and I spent $30 at the theater. I ended up getting sliders. So sliders come with 2. And I was like, oh, I'll take 2 sliders. She was like, you want 2? I said, yeah. No, she times it by 2. I have 4 sliders.
She swindled you, you see, but that's why you got to pay attention.
But she could have said, do you want 2 orders of sliders? She didn't say that.
That's exactly what she meant. You have to be like, well, how much does the order come with? You didn't ask. That's your communication skills, chat. He has terrible communication skills, you know? His communication skills are horrible. He'll make a conversation that should take, no joke, about 2 minutes into a 10-minute convo and an argument. How? I don't know. What was the conversation the other day that you could have? Oh, it was about him going to the freaking movies. Speaking of freaking Venom, he was like, "Oh, yo, Chris, we gotta record, but like I'm going to the movies at 1 p.m. And then when I get back, what time we doing?" I'm like, "Don't we always record at like 4 or 5 p.m.?" Yeah. So then why not just say, "Hey, Chris, same time as usual"? No. He wants to let me know he's going to watch Venom because he wanted to let me know he was going to watch Venom. And he loved it.
No, I
did. He got a smile on his face.
I fell asleep for a small part. It was so bad. There's a part, so you guys see it in the trailer, so there's no spoiler here. But Venom's dancing with the lady from the grocery store in 1 and 2. They literally have the last dance.
Oh, Mrs. Shane.
Yeah, I don't remember her name.
Right? That's her name?
Probably. But it was so cringe and it was boring. I just started dozing off, and then I woke up and all of a sudden Eddie Brock's somewhere else. I'm like, what happened in that 5 minute? It was bad, man.
You loved it. You loved the movie, bro. Don't lie. It's one of your favorite movies of all time. I hate these movies so much. That Joker, all the Spider-Man movies without Spider-Man are just stupid. Yeah. It's so dumb. Stop making movies without the best character in those that should be in those films not being in them. Stop making Joker movies without Batman. Stop making Spider-Man villain movies without Spider-Man. They're milking literally the Spider-Man character without using Spider-Man, which is crazy, right?
Yeah.
Because I still feel like every Spider-Man movie with Spider-Man in it can be enjoyed some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Whether it be the first original movies for being the OG, whether it be the second series of movies for the visuals were insane, and just the chemistry between Garfield and you know what I'm saying? And Emma.
Yeah.
No, or for the last one where it was a 3-part a trilogy of like his beginning, you know? They're all enjoyable. Without Spider-Man, these movies are ass. Yeah. The best movie out of all these movies is probably the first Venom.
Yeah. Even though it's still bad, but it is the best one. It's not a great
movie, but it's the best one out of Venom, Let There Be Carnage, whatever. Save the Last Dance.
Yeah.
Morbius. Craven's coming out soon. I'm pretty sure that's going to be ass.
Craven's coming out in December, bro. Literally like 2 months from now.
Madam Web, ass.
Yeah.
They're all bad. They're all bad films, and none of them have Spider-Man in it, so it's like pointless, right? But people still pay money for it, and they're ruining it because Sony's going to keep doing what they do, and they're going to keep being selfish and not giving us the proper Spider-Man things that us Spider-Man fans want. But we want to see Spider-Man versus Venom. We want to see Spider-Man and Venom versus Carnage. We want to see Noel come and take over and fight everybody together. But now we're not going to get that because they suck.
Yeah. Yeah, but this is the thing too. Spider-Man is so popular that you can make movies without Spider-Man, and for whatever reason, they do good in the box office for some reason. Some of them not, but this is what it is. And then it's us, the fans, not so much you, because I know, like, I'm not gonna waste my time and money. Me, I'm the dumb person that wastes my time and money.
I'll wait for it on Disney Plus or my favorite website of all time. So.
Well, that's the thing. So the year is almost over, but I am looking forward to one movie. There's a lot of movies coming out, but I'm looking forward to one movie, and that's Gladiator 2. Are you excited for anything?
Good. That actually does look good. The Gladiator movie looks good. You know what's crazy, though? I feel like I haven't been paying attention to movie or TV shows because I've just been working, bro.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. Like, I love movies. I love going to the movies. I love TV shows, comic book, anime, all that stuff. I maybe got 2 shows that I'm watching right now. And it's literally Agatha All Along.
I got to watch last Wednesday's episode. I didn't watch it.
And My Hero Academia.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all I've been watching. As far as watching stuff. If not, I'm looking up stuff on YouTube to figure out how to crack the algorithm and get partner, But I've really just been working, bro. Like, it's just, that's it. I don't know what else to do. I have no life anymore, bro. I don't even go outside, bro.
No, I'm losing my good. You save money that way. You save money.
I wish. I'm not even saving money because I'm spending money on stupid shit.
What'd you buy?
Everything. I'm buying every game I possibly can, bro.
Oh, the games. Yeah.
I can't help myself, man. I hate my life.
And that's the thing. Like, towards the end of the year, there's so many games too, and it's just nonstop.
I mean, shout out to the people that be buying me stuff, even though I never asked them to.
Yeah, no, that's what's up.
But even then, it's like there's still so much other games that I want to buy. And, you got your adult money. I'm going to spend the money. I'm going to spend it, unfortunately. But yeah, man, that's pretty much what I've been doing. I want to go to the movies, though. I might go Gladiator. What we doing, bro? We're going to do another meetup, another content creator meetup, bro?
I got my tickets like 2 weeks ago.
Wow, this guy didn't even tell me. What friend? You see what kind of friend this guy is, bro?
I can't wait, man. You want to go see Wicked?
No.
You don't want to see Ariana Grande?
No musical, bro.
It's a great musical. Not the musical. You want to go see the movie?
I'm not saying it isn't a great musical. I don't want to see that, though. No.
Wow.
I think I'm Disneyed out, right?
You're Disneyed out?
Too much. I don't want to, like, I
love Ariana. You want to go see Moana 2?
When does that come out?
It comes out, I think, November or December. November is before Thanksgiving. I'm taking my kids. I'm taking my kids.
See, I can't go. No, I'm not doing it. I don't want to be in the theater with kids as a fifth wheel.
Do you want to see the other Rock movie, the reindeer one, where he saves Santa Claus?
With him, Ryan
Chris,
Reynolds? No.
What's the guy's name? Chris Evans? No? Wow.
No.
Trying to get you into the Christmas spirit.
Maybe next year we could find something because you want to go to the see Gladiator by yourself like a piece of
No,
content.
I'm
bro.
going with my wife. She never saw the first one. I gotta actually have her watch the first one. Do you
I
remember the first one?
wanted to watch that. Yeah, I wanted to watch that because of freaking. I want to see how they fit Denzel's character into it.
Yo,
Seems pretty dope.
I love Denzel, and he hasn't had like an Oscar worthy role in my opinion. So I want to see like him step out and like take over. And I'm hoping this is that one because he said he really loved working on this set, and he said it was his favorite because of how big the scale was of the set.
Right.
You know.
Right.
And it wasn't anything he's ever done before. So I'm really curious to see how it turns out.
But like, what's your favorite Denzel movie of all time?
Oh, I know. Okay, I love Training Day, and that's probably one of everyone's favorite, right? Training Day.
Yeah, that has to be up there.
I love Man on Fire. Love that movie. Man on Fire is that movie. But there's a lot of, in my opinion, some people say there's not one bad Denzel movie. I disagree. There's a lot of bad Denzel movies.
Everybody has a bad movie.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Like
at least
Al
one.
Pacino's my favorite actor. He has a lot of bad movies.
He does.
I mean, he has a point from like 70 to like 80 something,
Scarface
like a 10-year gap.
Is still his best movie, bro.
Hits.
To this day, Scarface is his best movie to this day.
No, it's not. Stop it. You know what's funny? He actually said
I know
it in
you
an
hate
interview.
that movie so much. You hate it so much.
I do hate it. And people are like, oh, why do you hate it? It's his best role. First of all, he has the worst Cuban accent ever in the history known to man. Two, it's just a long, bad movie. And it got so many bad reviews in the theater. Al Pacino said this in an interview recently. If it wasn't for hip hop, he's talking about black people. If it wasn't for hip hop, the movie wouldn't be as successful or culture classic like it is right now.
It's a hood classic, bro.
But it's crazy, right? Like all these years later, because that was in the 70s. All these years later, people love Scarface. The rapper Scarface named himself after the movie.
But my favorite Denzel movie, I'll tell you right now.
What?
Of all time, John Q, bro.
John Q's good. John Q is good.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite, bro.
It's
day.
based on a true story, I believe, too, if I'm not mistaken. It's good. It just goes to show about how society in America works when it comes to health insurance.
That scene hit when his son was like, that made me cry, bro.
Nah, yeah, it's good, man.
But Lou don't cry. He don't have emotions, you know?
I hated American Gangster, though.
I mean, it wasn't a terrible movie, but I feel like I got overhyped.
It did, because you have Russell Crowe, who's a great actor as well. It's funny because they played together, and now he's in a movie without Russell Crowe that Russell Crowe was in the first one. Anyway,
that started, yeah.
But yeah, it was overhyped. There was a lot of actors in it, and that's based on a true story as well. But yeah, I think to me, Training Day is a great film. You know what's a really good movie? Philadelphia. Him and Tom Hanks. He's a young Denzel. He's a lawyer. I haven't
watched that one.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Tom Hanks gets fired from his job based on him being diagnosed with AIDS. And at the time, you know, people were, you know, like when Magic Johnson came out, people didn't want to play basketball with him.
You're gonna kill us. Yeah.
So it was kind of like that. So he got fired for it. So he ended up suing, and he hired Denzel to help him with the case. He ended up winning, but then, you know, he ultimately dies at the end. Tom Hanks. Great movie. Really, really good.
I never watched it. The first time I think I saw Denzel, it was a movie. I forgot the name of it, but he was like in the military. It was during like the Civil War. It was young Denzel. Like he had the baldy.
Oh yeah. I know you're talking about where he gets whipped in that movie, right?
Yes.
I forgot the name of that.
I forgot the name of it, but it was so good.
Yeah, I think Morgan Freeman's in that too.
Yes, that was one of my favorite scenes. That scene was incredible.
Yeah. He's just like looking.
He's just looking there like, and the tears started going. Ooh,
Yes. I'm telling you, he's that guy. Like Denzel is him. I love Denzel, and I love his son too. I think his son is doing great.
Stop using
what
terms that you don't use.
I use that, Chris. Don't tell me I don't use that.
When
I use when I'm playing Call of Duty, I'm him. Yo, Chris, why you trying to play me, bro? I'm cool. I'm hip.
Oh my God,
I'm hip.
Lou, please, man.
Yo,
Stop.
tell me, listen, people think I'm younger than what it is until you get in the chat and you tell people, oh, he's unk. And they're like, oh, he's 40?
No, because you're unk.
Nah, they come into the chat. Unk. They're like, yo, you 27, you 26? I'm like, yo, thank you.
Stop. listen. Like I said, we're aging well for our age, right?
Yes.
We're doing good for ourselves because there's people that I work with that are younger than me and look horrible. They're aging like milk. But no, man. You age yourself too. You age yourself. Not in look wise. I'm just saying your brain. Oh my God. Like when I call you old, it's not because of how you look. It's because of what you say and do.
Nah, I know the
old.
terms. All right. TikTok has taught me.
He's him.
Yo, Chris is a hater. Yo, let us know in the comments if Chris is a hater, bro.
You've never used that word.
I use it.
Ever. You never texted it. You never did any of that.
You just be ignoring my texts.
Sometimes what was that sound? Was that your cup?
I don't know.
It just sounded like a bell. That joint threw me off.
A bell?
Yes. Is there ice in there?
No.
Oh man.
What you think is Breaking Bad?
No, I don't know. Yo, you know what though? Speaking of Breaking Bad,
greatest show in the world.
Make TV shows great again.
Yeah, please.
Where's the good TV shows?
Oh,
man?
I'll tell you, Chris.
I feel like don't say Penguin.
Don't say what?
Penguin. Don't do it.
No. There's a new show that David Wayans came out with, Papa's House. And your twin is on there, David Wayans Jr.
Oh, you're gonna make me mad because that's not the kind of shows I'm talking about.
Oh, okay,
I'm not talking about comedy. Comedy shows are doing well. We got shows like Abbott Elementary.
Oh, it's great. You haven't watched it. I don't want to hear you talk nothing about it. Season 4 is awesome.
No, but I gotta catch up. But like, that's what I mean. I haven't been able to catch up on my shows. But that's a show I put you on to. Like, that's a good comedy show.
Great show. One of my favorites.
I need a good show about drugs. You know what I'm saying? We had Breaking Bad. We had
Bro,
why am I forgetting the name of it?
Where is this coming from? Why it gotta be about drugs?
Because we haven't had a good drug show in a minute, man.
No, isn't there one on Netflix with the lady from the Spanish lady, Sofia Vergara, whatever her name is?
Man, that's not even a real TV. That's like a one and done though.
No, I think they came out with a season 2.
Where she's playing, what's her name?
She's like a drug lord from Mexico or something like that.
Yeah, I forgot her name.
I haven't watched it, but I heard it was great.
Nah. It's not that great because it would be up there, right?
What about the show Bear? I keep hearing great things about that show. I haven't watched it.
I mean, that's a good show, but it's not about drugs.
Oh, this guy wants drugs. You haven't watched Batman? You haven't watched Penguin? That's drugs.
I told you, nah. Penguin don't count. That's a comic book stuff, whatever.
Yo, it's a good show. You missing out.
You know what show is really good that I feel you never watched? I'm forgetting the name of it.
Penguin's a great show. I'm telling you, watch it now. He's gonna win. I'm telling you. For a drama series, limited drama series, he's gonna win.
Snowfall was the last show about drugs to me. That was one of them.
It sounds familiar. Was that an FX show?
With Damson Idris. He's a great actor, by the way. Great show.
What about Atlanta? I always wanted to watch that.
I mean, it's not bad. It's like a comedy, dramatization comedy kind of thing. Kind of like the Little Dicky show.
Oh, I never watched. I heard that's good too. I never watched it.
It's basically like what a comedian skit would be, but like dramatized. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Or dramatized. However you say that stupid word.
Yeah.
It's like that. It's good though. It's not bad. And there's definitely some funny ass scenes on there, but I feel like not a lot of shows hit like that anymore. I wonder why. I wonder why. I feel like there hasn't been a show that like the entire world is like, yo, this is one of them ones. You know what I'm saying? Well, like we had the Game of Thrones phase. I didn't watch Game of Thrones, but like you can go anywhere and people are like, yo, the Targaryens, brother, you know, type of stuff. Like, where's the shows that hit like that now? The Walking Dead was like that.
It was like that. It's not like that anymore.
There used to be The Walking Dead was so popular that there used to be a show about the show after the show.
Yeah, The Talking Dead.
Where's those TV shows like that, bro?
You know, I think The Walking Dead is probably the last show that actually broke records of like the rating. What is it called? Like viewership. There was, I think it was
like
the
every week.
season right before Glenn died. Spoiler, because it ended where like Glenn was gonna or someone was gonna get hit. Nobody knew. And then when the season premiere came, it had the highest ratings since the
People were like,
Super
yo,
Bowl.
what happened? Because it ended on like a
cliffhanger.
cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Where you didn't know who survived, and then out of nowhere, freaking my boy Negan was like, yo.
It was one of the
You're all
biggest
dead.
for any TV show in history. Another one that was big, and I know you don't care for it, was the last episode of Seinfeld.
I hate Seinfeld.
I don't
think it's
know
such
why.
a trash show.
No, it's not. If it's a classic. It is great
Not for me.
comedy.
Nah.
Yeah, you could watch any episode on any season and you'll be caught up. With Friends, if I watch season 5, I'm like, wait, who's together here? Who's friends and who's not?
I think I just don't like Seinfeld's voice. I don't find it funny. Like, I think his voice genuinely just bothers me.
I
Like, it
love his
irks my
voice.
soul.
I love his comedy. I think if there's a comedian that has the most simplest jokes, that's the funniest, it's him.
The only time his voice worked for me was on the B movie.
That was a good movie, though.
Outside of that, I hate his voice, bro.
He's worth so much money, Chris. Over
Listen,
hundreds of
I'm not-
millions of dollars.
I'm not a hater. Like, I'm good for that guy. I just don't like the show. I don't think the show's good.
You're
personally.
crazy. And
I'd rather
Larry
watch,
David
like-
is great, too.
I'd rather watch Fresh Prince or like Martin over Seinfeld. To me, personally.
Well, I'll tell you
I'd
this.
rather watch Saved by the Bell, bro. than
Now
Seinfeld,
you're
bro.
walling. You want to watch the college years?
I'd rather watch New Girl, bro.
New Girl's great,
Than
but you
Seinfeld.
see, this is the problem. This is the problem with TV shows, right? All right, keep it like this. Martin, Will
I
Smith,
keep hearing
Fresh
it, bro.
Prince. Those are 5 seasons. Same
Ooh.
thing with New Girl, 5 seasons, and they dropped the ball.
I'd rather that though. I'd rather them end it faster than prolong it like The Office did and ruin The Office for me. I'm just saying. Even if the ending's bad, end it where you have enough of the high notes that it doesn't really take away from everything else.
And I
where-
think that's what makes Breaking Bad so good.
like The Office, right? The Office should have ended as soon as Michael Scott was like, I mean, he got too big for the show. End it. Give
Yeah.
him a good send off. End the show. But no, it was too popular. They wanted their money. They went on for way too long. I granted the finale, the last episode was phenomenal. But
Oh,
like,
yeah.
come
Did
on,
you
man.
cry?
No, I didn't cry, man.
Ooh, a little tear came out. That's what she said. Oh, it got me. It got me, Christopher.
What? All right. What's the most upset you've ever gotten on a show that you loved's finale?
I think it's Seinfeld. It's probably the worst ending to a show that was so
Nope.
great. They all
I
got
got one. I
arrested.
got one for you.
It
I
just
got one for you.
sucked.
I got one better for you.
Which one?
How
Sopranos.
I Met Your Mother.
Oh, yes. Oh, my
That-
God. What a waste of my life.
That was the absolute worst possible ending ever.
Bro.
And the crazy part is this, though. If they ended it 10 minutes before whatever they did in that last 10 minutes, I would have been fine. Satisfaction, right? Granted, sad, the wife died.
Yeah.
But then end the show there. Hey, that's how I met your mother. This is how I want you to remember her. Yada, yada, yada. But then you're like, nah, I'm trying to get back with Aunt Robin, son. Yo, I
wanted to throw my TV off the wall. It was bull.
Oh my, that's the worst ending possible. There's
Yeah,
no way
nah.
you give us that many seasons with so many good moments.
Yeah, it's a great show.
And putting Robin and Barney together was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like they worked. And then you make them break up for no reason. And then he's like, oh yeah, that was just for me to ask for permission to like date your Aunt Robin.
It's crazy. It's crazy. No one
They
in real
ruined
life
it.
would have done that. Maybe
That's
they
the
would have, but
worst. That's to me, that's the worst ending
You're
of
right.
any TV show I've personally enjoyed.
because it was such a letdown. That's what it is. Because like I want to know the whole how it happened, how I met your mother, not how I
even
can
just
talk to
that.
someone else.
The way they introduced the mom throughout the season, where it was pretty much like, I love that. I'm like, oh, cool. Everybody's kind of getting to meet her. Everybody had their moment with her. Yada yada yada. Give us the moment with Ted, and then you're like, yeah, she's dead though, and I love you, Aunt Robin. Still, what's up? What?
You know what's good about that show? It's the story leading up to it, because there's so many different like effects, like that happen that leads to that moment.
The umbrella, the roommate,
That's what I'm saying, Chris.
That was one of my favorite shows ever, and then they ruined it. They ruined it.
I love that show, but the ending was horrible. Big Bang Theory too, but it's not as bad. But Big Bang Theory, we're going on about our lives. And I was like, that's it.
Like, to me, I think New Girl did a really good job of ending it.
I didn't like the ending of New Girl. It felt so rushed, man.
The best ending, Parks and Rec, bro.
Ooh, you put me onto that too. Parks and Rec. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this right now, Chris. There was you say I'm heartless. You know how many times I cried watching that show?
Bro, Parks and Rec.
Nobody knows, bro. Parks and Rec is that show.
It's my favorite of those type of shows.
As far as like comedy,
it's
sitcom.
It's the upper echelon. It's up there. It gives you everything. It has the super funny moments.
It has heart.
And then it has the heartfelt moments.
Yeah.
And then it's a continuous story for every character. It's not just one main.
Such
and
amazing
everybody
writing.
else kind of doesn't matter. Even though the Jerry Terry ending is hilarious, but it's good. Like, it's insane.
And of course, people leave the show as time goes on. I get that, but they give them a good send off. It's so good.
The fact that Chris Pratt was able to finish that show with the success that he had,
from Guardians,
at the time, and that's what I meant. That's what The Office should have done, right? They noticed one of their main characters was about to blow up. End it. Chris Pratt was blowing up. Everybody else was kind of doing their own thing as well.
Yeah.
But he's too big, and he's too big of a character in the show. We got to figure out how to end this. And they fit him in the schedule enough to where, like, you gave him his proper send-off.
I think there's a difference there, because Chris Pratt wasn't the main character where
Michael Scott was too big. He
was the character. Like, you watched the show for him.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. Yeah. That was the problem with The Office. Office is still great. Don't get it twisted.
Office is great before Michael Scott leaves.
And now, we're in our Abbott Elementary era, which is a similar show, but it's so good. It's so good.
The writing is incredible. The comedy points for every character is so on point, because they're all different, but they gel well together. Every single character, they work well together. And then you add a little sprinkle of these kids. Oh, it's hilarious.
It's awesome.
And Chris works with kids, so it's relatable. So he may find it funnier than me. I find it hilarious.
That's how I got put onto it.
Yeah.
When I started working, I was like, yo, I'm trying to and then it just popped up on my Hulu, and I was like, what's this?
Yeah.
And then I saw who wrote it, and I was like, isn't that she was like a Vine comedian?
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait, hold on.
The story's great.
I watched the first 2 episodes, and I was like, I'm in. That's it. I'm in. It's over.
And immediately winning awards. Immediately. It's so good. It's so good. One of my favorite shows I look forward to watching all the time.
What's a show that you haven't watched that you want to watch that seems popular right now?
Oh man,
I got one.
It's that Japanese one.
Yes, Shogun.
Yes. That's the show I need to watch. It's only one season.
And it's about to win Mad Awards, apparently.
It already won awards. It won the most Emmys in history.
So what am I doing? I'm slacking. I gotta watch it.
What are we doing?
I've been talking about there's no TV shows. I'm bugging, right?
Shogun
I might have been missing out on one. What show? What network is it on?
That was FX. FX got some bangers, man.
Oh, I gotta go to my website. Got it. Yeah. That's all I needed to figure out.
Yeah, but it's so successful. They want a season 2, but the writer said they only did it for one season because it was off a book.
Right.
And there's nothing else after the book.
Let it end. Don't do it.
But these people, they want the money.
Yeah,
these networks want money.
Book. Give them another book to make. Black Myth Wukong, bro. Come on. Freaking do something.
Yo, Shogun, I keep hearing amazing things about it. I love that culture. It's why I'm so in love with Ghost of Tsushima. We talk about video games. And the thing is, as a little kid,
it's why we were excited for Assassin's Creed, but then they're ruining everything. So.
Yeah, but as a kid, I've always, and I know these are two different parallels, but I've always had a fascination with Bruce Lee and kung fu fighting, and
martial arts.
Yeah, I love that stuff. And I know it's not all like that for Shogun. There's more to that, but that culture, I absolutely love it. It's just something about it that's so amazing. And it's the colors, even when we went to go see Shang-Chi, and I was like, yo, Chris, this is fire. I love it. So I need to see that show.
Me too, man. We're slacking.
Yeah. And you put me onto this cartoon show, you know, My Hero. Bro, another great show.
Let's talk about it, man.
I haven't finished it yet.
You have no heart though. Because there's no way you haven't cried.
I've gotten emotional. I got choked up. I can't do it.
I don't know how the Endeavor episode didn't get you, bro. When he put and you know what made it even better, that episode? I'll tell you why, right?
Yeah.
Because I pay attention to the little details. I don't know about you.
I do too.
But I know you remember the fight between All Might and One for All.
That was deep. Right? That was tough to watch.
But when he wins and he puts the hand up, right?
Yeah.
Did you notice that after Endeavor won that fight, because people were scared, the music, and
music's great in the show too. Great.
You know what he does, right? When he puts his fist up, it's the opposite hand on purpose.
Oh, you see, I didn't notice that.
I'm not. He wanted the world to know I'm not All Might, but I'm here. Oh,
you see, I didn't catch. I didn't catch, Chris. That I didn't catch.
Oh man, that joint hit me like a brick. I was like.
That I didn't catch that. Wow. So I feel messed up now.
Especially after the whole arc of him, like his family hates him. He's trying to get them back, and this is his moment. You thought he was cooked, and then that kid was like, he's still fighting. And
I thought he was dead. I even wrote you. I stopped the video. And I'm like, there's no way. And Chris was like, keep watching. I'm like,
yeah, because you always do that.
Because they do a great job by catching you.
You get me so upset because it's like, just watch the show. You're asking me questions so I could ruin the moment for you.
Yeah.
I don't want to ruin them. I know what's going to happen.
Yeah,
You don't watch it.
Yeah.
You know, damn, bro.
You're right. I'm watching so many shows, Chris, and I'm also watching The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon, Book of Carol. Okay. I'm watching that. Because I'm a Walking Dead fan. I can't help myself. I love zombies.
Though.
No, I wouldn't say. I think Daryl Dixon was bad, but this one seems okay. I have to catch up a little bit. And then I'm watching.
I feel like this feels like the original, what they were planning at first, but she had backed out, remember?
Yes.
Because they were originally supposed to have just them two in a spinoff.
Yeah, both of them together.
Got it.
Now, and they already got approved for season 3. That's crazy. And I'm watching another show that I keep telling you guys about. Tulsa King with Sylvester Stallone. They're on season 2. That show, fire.
Yeah.
Low key fire. You gotta watch it. It's a gangster. It's gangster stuff. You like gangster stuff?
Is it like a regular Joe selling drugs or no?
No.
Damn,
I'll give you a little story. He goes and does a bid. He doesn't rat. You know what I'm saying? They don't rat.
I just want a regular Joe Smo selling drugs.
He gets out for doing his bid, and he's like, yo, where's my thank you? And they're like, well, we're sending you to Tulsa. He's from New York. You know what I'm saying? So he goes to Tulsa. He's like, what am I doing over here? And like, you're going to go earn. And we're like, what? And now he's taking over, and people don't like it.
Tulsa area, got it.
Yeah, it's good stuff. So that's Stallone doing his thing at 70, bro.
All right. I mean, I'll take your word for it. I'll check it out. What is it on? Tell the people what it's on.
I think it's on Paramount.
Oh, okay. Paramount. I got Paramount Plus.
Yeah, right. Paramount Plus.
All right.
So I'm watching I got a lot of things going on. You know, I got Agatha. I'm behind on Agatha. You know, I gotta finish that. I think this was the last episode.
I'm gonna watch that this weekend too. Yeah, I'm gonna watch that. No, I think there's one more. Isn't there? It was 8.
Oh, I don't know.
It was only episode 7. I think it's 8.
I gotta watch that. You know, I'm into this whole thing, but it's taking time from my life.
You take time from your life. You just took 2 days off to play Call of Duty.
Well, I went to New Zealand yesterday. Don't give me that look. I went to New Zealand yesterday, and I was playing Call of Duty early, but now today, October 25th, it is out, and we gotta play. We've been waiting for this moment our whole lives.
Activision, if you're watching, his account is
Yo, Fresco thinking people are gonna get banned. I'm like, Fresco, look, all the top streamers are streaming. What are you telling me?
There's no way.
There's no way.
There's no way.
And I'm thinking, how are they gonna stop it? What are you gonna do? Stop the time clock in New Zealand? You can't do that. It happens every year, Chris. There's nothing they can
Of
do.
course. Happens every drop.
Every drop. Yeah, every drop. But I'm excited for this grind, man. I know you don't care about Call of Duty. I had a lot of fun in the beta, and the game is a lot of fun, and I had fun playing zombies. There's 2 maps. We're going to play another one tonight.
I know that's what you were most excited for was the zombies.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think I'm ready to just play the story. That's been my thing for the past couple of years anyways. And zombies, because multiplayer is going to be multiplayer regardless.
Yeah.
That doesn't really change to me. Yo, I keep hearing the sound. I have no idea what that is. I'm not even lying.
What you hear? The bell?
Yes.
There's no bells here, bro.
Yo, you got to play back the recording and see if it's from my end or your end.
It's got to be you, because I don't hear no bells. Where are you hearing a bell from?
I don't know, bro.
You're getting in the holiday spirit? You're getting some bells and chimes?
No. No, but I'll give it a chance, 202 gigabytes is crazy after deleting everything else, by the way.
I think it's did you download Modern Warfare 3 and
No,
Warzone?
it forced me to download it.
Why do you need Modern Warfare 3?
I don't know.
You
I
see,
guess
Call of Duty get it together, bro.
No, I think it's because I was getting it through Game Pass, and they're just like, oh, if you're gonna do, because they make you download the Call of Duty thing, not just Black Ops. It's like it's
like
Call
the
of Duty.
HQ and all this stuff.
Yeah. So they're like, oh, you get everything that comes with Game Pass. He's like, they made me download every Call of Duty for the last 10 years.
Nah, I don't like that.
315 gigs is insane, bro.
Yeah, no, you're right. That's a little. I didn't have to do that, but I get what you mean.
But I figured it out. I undownloaded the stuff I didn't need, and then that's it. I'm here now.
Let's go.
Ready.
Yeah, so I will say, as far as Call of Duty is concerned, I don't know how this is gonna work when it goes into Warzone. Is it the same scenario? I feel like, are we gonna get new updates? Like, I know we're getting the movement, the army movement, but I know we're gonna get Verdansk back next year. So there's a lot of things to be excited for. Will the hype continue for Black Ops 6? That's what I'm wondering. A lot of it dies. I know Modern Warfare 3 did pretty well. I'm just wondering, like, is it worth all the hype anymore? Because I remember back in the day, you go to the GameStop, you wait on a long line, people dressed in armor suits and, camouflage.
I feel like games in general just don't get that anymore.
Because of digital. It's your fault.
It's not my fault, man.
Yo, what's going on in your crib, bro?
The people with motorcycles and dirt bikes outside. Why? I have no idea. It's not summer anymore. Go home. All right?
It's not.
I think just games in general, nobody gets that excited anymore.
That sucks.
Not only because of digital, I think COVID messed up a lot of stuff where people are just like, I don't feel like going. I'm gonna just stay home. If I could get it at home, I could get it delivered to me.
And you see the increase in digital sales since COVID because nobody was able to go out and buy anything.
And you don't have to necessarily go to the store to get the physical either. You can just buy it and have it delivered to your door. And I don't want to leave. I'll pay the extra $5.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, why do it if I don't have to, right?
Yeah.
So I used to love the GameStop stuff because I used to have a Connect where they would give me the game every 2 days early.
Yeah.
They'd be like, yo, we got the delivery, bro, pull up.
Those days are over.
No more. So, but gaming is gaming. And it's actually doing well this year. I feel like this year has been a actually really good year.
Especially for
video
Sony.
games.
Sony has been putting out bangers this year, bro.
And then Xbox got the latter half. We got a couple games coming up from Xbox. Are you gonna play the Indiana Jones game? I know that's your favorite character.
No, I told you those movies suck, right?
Oh, you don't like them?
Those movies are trash, all of them, except for the first one. First one's okay. After that, I don't know how there's a big fan base for Indiana Jones and they got like 5 movies. All of them horrible.
That's how I feel about Star Wars, bro.
Nah, you wildin'. We're not gonna talk about that right now. We're not talking about that. How dare you? How dare you, Christopher?
I just knew that was gonna get you going.
You know there's a Star Trek convention. Are you going to one? You're gonna do
I don't care about
ET
no
go
Star Trek.
home or something like that? What do they
I
say?
just do that to mess with you.
What do they
Live
talk
long
about?
and prosper, first of all.
Oh, come home and prosper.
Beam me up, Scotty. You know what I'm saying?
You would never go to those conventions?
I'll say this though: Star Trek got more quotables than Star Wars.
You see, I don't know enough about Star Trek to say yes or no.
Don't shoot the messenger. All right, in pop culture, how much quotables does Star Wars really have?
You in
know
pop
what I'm saying?
culture, Star Wars is up here. Star Trek is like,
But what quotes outside of "I am your father"? What are we talking about?
and that's that's a wrong line too, by the way, because he never says "I am your father."
So I'm waiting for you to give me the other quotables.
I don't know, Christopher. I watch
Exactly,
all of
there is
them. I
none.
watch the side shows. I watch the animated shows.
And
I love
there's
Star
no
Wars. That's what
quotables.
matters.
You
I mean,
can name
a lot of
two-
the Star Wars have been mid, the shows.
You can name 2 Star Trek quotes right now. Say them. I know you know them.
long home prosper and
Wow,
Scotty
live
go
long and
up.
prosper. And beat me up, Scotty. That's it. That's all we need. You feel me? That's
I
2
mean,
alone right there.
may the fourth be with you. You know,
Whack.
they took "May the Force be with you" and made it a holiday. Chris,
I
do you
feel
have
like
a holiday?
That wasn't a thing until recently, by the way.
I know. It's been like what 5-6 years. I think they started doing that. May the
Yeah,
Force
like
be
what?
with you.
When did that start?
I don't know.
happening?
But that's a quote. May the Force be with you, Christopher. It's like, and you know when they in Catholic Church, they're like, and also with you. What's that line they use in Catholic Church?
I don't know. I say it in Spanish. It's like bendición, and then it's like, you know.
I just feel it's like it's something from
They
Catholic
said
Church.
Dios te bendiga, and then you respond bendición.
Bendición. You remember doing that, walking into like your aunt's and uncle's house, like your parents would
You
say,
remember doing it? I still do it.
I don't do that. I don't.
My grandma will
That's
slap
old
the
school.
lips off of my mouth if I never said it back to her.
My dad would tell me when you see your aunts and uncle, you give them a kiss and you
That's
say
it.
bendición.
Out of respect, you know what I'm saying?
We don't do that no more. We do
Bendición.
that. Like, yo, what up? What up, Theo? What up? How about the Mets? I got a lot of Met fans in my family. Anyway.
Yo, that was so old of you. Wow.
What, saying what up, Theo?
This guy said, yo, what up? Yo, what up? Damn.
I mean, we don't do that to the titis. We don't dab the titis up, you know what I'm saying? Do you remember hearing, I remember this. Do you ever remember hearing someone saying, I'm going to my aunt's house? And you were like, whose aunt?
No, I don't, because remember, I'm half and half.
Oh, that's true too. So it's different.
So we never call our aunt.
You say
but
auntie.
Like auntie, yeah.
Yeah.
So it wasn't weird hearing it because I have the best of both worlds, baby.
But I remember hearing that as a kid. I'm like, whose aunt? I'm like, Titi?
No, I hated aunt.
Aunt? Yeah, that's a white people
It's
thing.
aunt. There's a U. There's a U, man. Pronounce the U.
I said aunt.
Enunciate. No, I know. I'm saying the people
Oh.
that say aunt.
Yeah,
You know
go
what
to
I'm
my
saying? That's a
aunt's
bug.
house. You
That's a
have
bug,
insects
okay?
as family members?
That's a bug, my friend.
Yeah. But we could end it there, Christopher. We had a great time today.
You know what I'm saying? People we hear.
We talked a lot about
didn't
TV shows in this episode
That's
and
a
how
good-
Chris
that's a
wants
good
more
episode.
drug shows on TV.
Yes, give me the regular Joe Schmo that ends up selling drugs and becomes a gangster.
So you
They
wanted
did it-
something like The Wire or Power.
No, like Breaking Bad. He was a teacher.
I know. Such a great show. I don't think anything beats that for me. To me, it's
And
the
then
greatest show. But I've never
and
seen The
then, like-
Sopranos. Some people say Sopranos is like.
Sopranos is good. The ending's ass. I don't like the ending.
I know the
But some
ending because it
people like
was
the ending.
worldwide, all over the news. Everybody was upset.
Yeah. Ozarks.
I never seen that show.
Snowfall. Ozark? You never seen Ozark?
No,
Watch
I
that.
heard great
You'll love
things
it.
though.
You'll love it. And Snowfall. You'll like both of those. They're both really good. 2 more recommendations is for you to love. That
I
give you,
have too many things right now, Chris. You can't add more to my plate.
Listen,
Let
when
me
you get
finish
the
My
chance,
Hero.
you know, it took you 3 years to start My Hero.
Love that show.
I have. That's it. That's enough.
Yeah,
I'm
no more anime for now. Shit, I'm so behind. But the shows go, the episodes go fast, so I like that.
They do.
There's some
But all right,
fillers
yo.
in season 5. I don't like season 5 yet, just so you know.
He doesn't like fillers, but he fills her. I've been hanging out with you and Fresco too much, by the way. That's literally what you guys do. Oh my god. Oh no.
Oh my god.
What have I become? I'm a dad.
That's a clip, Chris. That's a clip.
What have I become? But listen, ladies and gentlemen, we will see you on the next episode of the Keep Game. You know what's funny? Speaking of keep gaming, I get the memories on Facebook every day now.
Wow. So
Where
we were
it's
going in on
tagged
keep
with all
gaming,
of
huh?
us. Yeah, we were. But yeah, until the next time. You know what
Until
I'm
the
saying?
next time? No one
We
says until the next
appreciate
time.
We appreciate you guys for always watching, always showing love. And you know the vibes. We're out of here.
Yo, Chris gotta do better with these outros, man.
I gotta figure out something to say.
Yeah, because I feel like you want to do your outro from your
I
stuff.
do, but it's like,
You're
I
like,
can't
hey,
help it. It's embedded in my brain, man. I can't help it. I'm
We out of here,
hot.
ladies and gentlemen. That's it. Have a nice freaking day.